Hey everyone, I'm Nicole Chantell, and if you like beauty videos, 31 days of Halloween and Friday vlogs, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of my makeup family. With all that being said, let's jump right into this video. So as you can tell, I have no foundation on today, just my eyes done, which this look is already up. I will leave that link right here for you guys to check it out. So today is a pretty exciting one. I had this company reach out to me. They're called Juno Co, and they asked me if I would like to try their Microfiber Fusion Sponge, and I was like, I would absolutely love to, because you all know that I love the Real Technique sponge and the original Beauty Blender. So they did send me out quite a few sponges here, and with a little card, which was so nice. So I was like, I would absolutely love to, because I'm always on the hunt to try to find something that is as good as the Beauty Blender, but less the cost, because you all know that the Beauty Blender is extremely expensive. The Real Technique sponge is really good price range, but this sponge right here does retail for $6. And I'm going to show you a close-up of the sponge and give you all the details about it. You can use this to apply loose powder, also blush and highlighter. To apply dry products, make sure the sponge is dry. The dry microfibers will act as a brush to hairs to help distribute the product evenly. How to clean your sponge? Just run your sponge under warm water, lather with a gentle soap, and squeeze until all the product is out and the water runs clear. Also use this sponge wet. You can use it with liquid foundation, concealer, and contour. Avoid using too much product the first time. Fully wet your Juno sponge by running it under warm water and squeeze out any excess liquid to begin. Apply a dime-sized amount to the back of your hand to start the application. Gradually add more product to stipple and to achieve the coverage you want. Be sure to dab and blend for the most flawless look. Now, I will have to say that when you're looking at it compared to dry and when you wet the sponge, it did get quite big, and the texture of the sponge is really nice. I have to say that it's really like, because where it's microfibers, it has that different feeling to the sponge. And like I said earlier on when I was showing you close-ups of the sponge, you can use it with your liquid foundation, your concealer, your contour, your blush, so it's a multi-use sponge. I will definitely be using it for my concealer and my foundation. And let's go ahead and apply my foundation. So they did say apply a dime-sized amount to the back of your hand, which I'm going to go in with my good old faithful. You all know me, it's the YSL All Hours Full Coverage Matte Foundation in the shade BR10. So like, if you're porcelain like me, I've said this many times before, this is the shade for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply a dime-sized amount to the back of my hand. Now, when I do go in, I do apply quite a lot of product when I'm applying this. So this should be interesting to see how much product it's actually going to take up. As you can tell, it's really just laying to the surface of the sponge. The reason why I dabbed it on the flat side is because I'm going to go right underneath my eye, even though this is like for your contouring and your blush. But I like to use the flat side just to go right underneath the eye, because I do find that it gets right nice and in there. But as you could tell, that the product is just lying on top of the sponge. So let's go ahead and apply this to my face. I will have to say that this is applying the foundation really nice. Like, it has a real nice texture to the sponge, and it's not like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just really nice. It feels really nice and light on the skin when you're applying your foundation, and the sponge just has a really nice texture to it. Now, the other side of my face is finished, except for my nose and the center of my forehead and my chin. So I will have to go in with another little tiny small amount of the foundation. But I will have to say that I'm definitely using less product than what I normally would, for sure. So there's another little tiny small amount, and I'm just going to go ahead and dab that on my forehead and my nose and above my lip and my chin, and then I'm just going to work any excess product down my neck. There we go, the foundation's all applied. Now I'm going to go in with my YSL All Hours Concealer. It's in the shade Fair or Porcelain. And I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply it on my nose area like I always do. Because I do find with the summertime that no matter what, because of the heat, your makeup will always melt, especially on my nose area. So the more I think about this sponge now as I'm applying my product, it has like a fluffy feel to it. Like, it's very fluffy. So it's like a fluffy application, I would describe it as. I really like how it's applying all the products so far. And I'm not just saying that because they sent it out to me. I'm going to be like 100% honest with you guys. It doesn't matter if this sponge is $6 or $30. It's still like, you know, it all depends on how it applies the product and how it feels. And I have to say that I'm really liking it. And not only that, I'm using up less the product than I normally would when I use my Real Technique sponge, because I put so much product on my face. And like, as you could tell, the concealer is just sitting here. So it's not like absorbing, it's not soaking into the sponge, which I really like. So what I'm going to go do now is I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye, and I'm going to go in with the Rimmel London, and this is the Stay Matte Translucent Setting Powder, which I absolutely love. It's a mattifying powder. And I'm just going to take a small amount of the product, and I'm just going to apply it. So there we go, the product's all dusted off now. I have to say that I really love the finish that my foundation's having right now with this sponge, and I love the fact that all the product just sat up here on top of the sponge. It didn't soak inside the sponge, which is really great. I do love how it applied the powder as well. It just gave it a really nice, flawless finish look. So my final thoughts on the Juno Co, the Microfiber Fusion Sponge. I absolutely love this. I think it's a great sponge. I love how the texture of the sponge is. It's not hard. It's really nice and soft and just fluffy, and I just love how it applied my product. They did send me out quite a few of them, so in my next giveaway I will definitely be adding one of these sponges in the giveaway for you guys to try out yourself. All in all, I think a $6 sponge, a great value. Really truly love it. Thank you so much to Juno Co for sending me out this sponge. If you guys have tested this sponge before, let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know what is your favorite makeup sponge. Let me know in those comments down below. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!